So you need to convert, obviously. Rates should be on your study sheet. Convert between units. Convert rates, so gallons per hour to liters per hour, miles per hour to kilometers per hour. You got to be comfortable with that. Solve a few problems using proportions. So if you are given a rate, I can ask you, for example, if you travel 50 miles per hour, how far will you have gone in 10 hours, right? You should be able to answer that. You should be able to ask or answer which one is the best purchase or the best buy. The key here is to find unit rates, right? Have them both. I will actually prompt you. I will say, please answer in dollars per pound. So if you have kilograms, right, and dollars, and you've got ounces or whatever, I want you to have them in the same units. I'll tell you. And also by how much. So if you have $5 per pound, $4 per pound, obviously $4 per pound is better as a buyer. And then you would say better buy $1 per pound. So don't just say $1. Make sure you say $1 per pound if it needs to happen, okay? Don't forget your fuel economy and the formulas, right? And how to state it. You have to state it in liters per 100 kilometers. There was one more thing there that I wanted to mention. I think that's good for now. Obviously, know your Reynolds. You need your Reynolds, follow the steps, determine surface area to be painted, subtract windows and doors, figure out how many coats you need, then figure out cans, boxes, etc. Cost, we multiply it by 1.12 or 1.05. I want to pause here. Did I talk about 1.05? If it's only GST, I will say only GST applies to this. If that is the case, you only need to add 5%, okay? Anything else gets 12%. If I just say taxes in general, it's 12%. If it says only GST, it's only the 1.05, okay? I do think that I mentioned it. Just want to refresh your memory. Last but not least is working with scale factors, right? We spent most of our these last days on scale factors. Guys, listen carefully. Do you ever square, I'm circling, do you ever square these numbers? You never square them. Never. The only time you square anything is if you know K, right? If you actually know and it's a fraction, you would square both of those numbers. But these numbers are never squared, okay? Like they will be given to you. It'll be like, right, the area of this one, the new thing is 40, the other one is 800, let's say. You just plug in the numbers, okay? When will you square root? The only time you square root under this scenario is if K is unknown to you, okay? Then you have to square root these two numbers to figure out your answer. So please never square these numbers or cube them, because then you're actually, it's going to be wrong, okay? So the only time you square anything is if K is known to you and the 2 is on top of it, right? It's an exponent, so you got to square it. If you know K in this circumstance, then you need to cube both of them. But remember, K can also be a decimal. So that's fine. You may need to convert to cancel out the units. Okay. I think there's a few words on the back of this. I can put it back up. If I'm going a little bit too fast, I'll put it back up here and you can finish copying, right, if you're doing that. Oh, never mind. That was old. Okay, and I'll just say this. Be prepared.